Alright, guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Now, part of me definitely wants to be the guy that I told you so guy, but I'm going to look at this game as unemotionally and as analytically as I possibly can. We had an amazing time on Twitch last night, just absolutely roasting Skip Bayless, which is still a dog's name, and Shannon Sharpe for disrespecting our team, disrespecting the cult by picking the Lakers to win this series in 5. Even after Anthony Davis went down, they still picked the Lakers to win that game and the series. So I just had to let them know where they stand. Link will be in the description. Follow the Instagram so you know when the cult is live. But let's really break down this game because look, as you know, in Death Valley, we're not focused on the first round. It's nice to get these sorry ass Lakers out of the way because we don't have to worry about them later. But it's ring season, okay? We got other rounds to worry about. So I just want to make sure, was this an anomaly? Are there anything that we can take from this game that is repeatable going forward for the rest of this series so we can get them back to Los Angeles as soon as humanly possible and focus on either the Blazers or the Nuggets? Shout out to Damian Lillard, by the way. I feel so bad for you. It's like, what more can you do for a damn franchise? Can you please surround me with players who aren't ass? He was the complete opposite of LeBron the other night, but we'll get into that in a bit. So, as you guys know, my main points from the other video were a couple things. Basically, make LeBron a jump shooter, don't let him get into transition, force the rest of the Lakers to shoot. I thought the Suns would be shooting a little bit better. One, because they don't have to guard Anthony Davis, so they're not as undersized and fucking exhausted from guarding people who are 3 times bigger than you. And I thought the defense would be better also because you can put Crowder on LeBron, which is a better matchup than Crowder on AD. I think we can all agree on that. DA can just focus on protecting the paint, doesn't have to guard Anthony Davis, and he can just focus on Drummond or Gasol. And then you can put McHale on Schroeder, which is a way better matchup that leads way more to Mikhail's strengths, definitely than him on LeBron, but also that takes Booker or CP3 off of Schroeder so they don't have to run around his fucking Nazi goblin ass, and they can focus on offense. And honestly, all of those things happened, right? Like Booker played a lot better. I think it had a lot to do with AD not playing, so I could tell the Suns were their game plan was attack the paint. That was another thing I mentioned the other game. It's like put pressure on Gasol. Anytime you see Marc Gasol on the court, that should be a damn ISO. The Suns were great. Like, I got to give Monty a lot of credit. They just exposed every single weakness. If there was a like Gasol, Drummond, or the fucking creepy twin on either guard, that they just attacked every single time. Payne, I told him, anytime you see Marc Gasol on the fucking floor, your eyes should light up, and they did. He was amazing. Like, the Suns were great. But the thing that made me so happy about this game is that unless Anthony Davis comes back completely healthy, everything that happened was repeatable. You know, it's not like Mikhail went off for like 7 of 10 for 3. Like, Mikhail had 13 points. Crowder was 3 of 9 from the field. Cam Payne had 16 points. Chris Paul had, 8 or 9 points? And I figure if you just swap those two out, that's basically like a regular season game. Obviously, Booker was really good, but he was averaging 30 points from 50% from the field basically for the last couple months of the regular season. Now, he didn't even really need to do that. Even if he had 21-22, I think they still win the game, probably by a lot. You know what I mean? So that's what I loved about this. There were no like crazy anomalies. It's not like the Suns just got really lucky, like Tatum dropping 50 on the Nets. It wasn't like that. It was basically, like I said, the Suns just needed to play a regular ass game, and they should be able to take care of this sorry ass team. And that's what happened. I don't know why all of these analysts are shocked. Well, yeah, I do. Because they're stupid. Because Nick Wright, who is a LeBron stan, okay? It is socially unacceptable how much he dick rides for this grown man. But hey, it's his life, not mine. His take was, now maybe he wasn't in a clear mental state. I did see tears in his eyes when he was saying this, so who knows. But he said, surround LeBron with shooters and let him control the pace of the game. Now, my question was, Nicholas, where are these shooters coming from? Are they coming from space? Are they coming from heaven? I didn't know where they were coming from because the last time I had checked, the Lakers were the third worst, now not to be confused with best, but the third worst three-point shooting team in the league. So I just didn't know where all these fucking three-point shooters were going to come from. And luckily for us, LeBron must have saw Nick's video, took his advice, and gave it to a bunch of shooters who can't shoot. Now, that was muy bien for us. Now, honestly, I was expecting LeBron to attack the paint more, try to get Ayton in foul trouble, but he didn't really do that. Even maybe them playing a little slower. Now, obviously, they probably weren't going to go to, like, Drummond, in the post because he's not fucking Embiid, but I didn't really see what the hell they were going to do. I thought their only real chance was if LeBron just kept attacking, and maybe you get some guys in foul trouble, and maybe some fucking balls bounce your way, and they get a win. That's the only thing I could see. Or the Lakers just get hot. A couple streaky guys get hot, and it's just a shitty night for the Suns. Now, luckily, none of those things happened, and the Lakers got annihilated, embarrassed, and they got their hearts ripped out of their chest. So I'm definitely expecting a win in Game 6. We got to look at CP3's health. Oh, man, on the Discord, I was fucking yelling, take Chris Paul out of the damn game. He had been rolling on the fucking ground for like 3-4 plays before that, and I'm like, you guys know he's damn near senile. Take his ass out the fucking game. You're up by 30. 45 seconds later, what the fuck happens? But hey, I get it. It was starters against starters. I don't blame Monty Williams. Nobody looks at this shit like a psychopath like I do. Obviously, the right play is play them till the fourth and then take the starters out. That's what like everybody else would do. But unluckily, some shit happened. Luckily for us, it seems like Chris Paul is okay. He said he was good. Monty said from the information he had, he was fine. Looks like he'll be playing in Game 6. But honestly, if you guys want my opinion, I think they should think about sitting him. Or at least cutting his minutes to like 15-20 in the game. Because this is how I see it. Especially if Anthony Davis doesn't play. This is how my brain is working. I don't think AD will play. I'm assuming he's not going to play. Now, like I said, I think everything the Suns did was very repeatable. And luckily, you have a guy in E'Twaun Moore who, even in that game, where you gave him the fucking trash minutes, was 2 of 3 from the field. I think he had 4 points and a rebound. So you can lean on him. Payne has been amazing all series. And both of them can attack the paint, and you don't have a real rim protector. So I don't see, again, why the Suns can't do exactly what they did in Game 6. Maybe a little bit worse. Hell, maybe even a little bit better. Now, I don't even know what I'm expecting from the Lakers, because I could say I'm expecting them to play better. Now, obviously, this is all speculation, but we were watching on Twitch, the post-game interviews from the Lakers, and their body language just looked like we lost. Everybody was looking down. They looked like they were about to start fucking crying. They didn't look angry like we're gonna fucking come for you or focused. They just looked sad. Maybe it was because of AD's injury, I don't know. But they looked shook, they looked scared, and they looked sad. If I was a fucking Laker fan, I would be shaking in my little purple and gold boots. But hey, I'm not one, so who gives a fuck? And again, I feel zero sympathy for you guys. You just want a ring, you're fine, get over it. So yeah, I'm expecting good things in Game 6. I don't think we need Booker to go off. I think, again, you just play a regular game. Go under the screens. Now, they didn't exactly go under the screens. They played what I'm pretty sure is called ice, where the help defender just kind of stays there, waits for the main defender to kind of get back to guarding the ball handler, and then they just kind of run back. It's basically like showing, and then they go back. Kind of the same shit. Just you're half-ass guarding them. Pretty much daring them to shoot. Now, maybe they go off and shoot 50% from three, but really, that shit ain't gonna happen. I think with a lot of these Lakers, I think they're soft. I think they're gonna get scared. And in a closeout game, I'm really not expecting big things. Now, obviously, I don't fucking know, and who am I? But that's just what my gut says. I'm like, what's even his name? I keep wanting to call him Ben Simmons. Ben McLemore, there it is. Are we really expecting Ben McLemore to save them? No. The fucking dude who's been in the league for 2 years, Horton Tucker? Nah, not expecting shit. Kuzma, he's too busy DMing chicks on Instagram to make a goddamn jump shot. Who's gonna save them? Drummond, hilarious. LeBron, I didn't see a lot. This was your game. And hell, LeBron shot 60% from three, and you lost by 30. So that's why I said turn him into a jump shooter. Now, is LeBron going to shoot 200% from three next series? Or next game? Probably not. Probably not. He's probably going to shoot even worse. Maybe he'll be more aggressive. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball just yet, so we'll see. But I think, again, this game is the Suns to lose. These analysts are still picking the Lakers to win this series, which is fucking hilarious. And I definitely 100% will be lighting them up on Twitch tonight because I really just don't like the way they handled it. They were talking so much shit. They were so confident in their Lakers. And then when they fucking just get annihilated on cable television, all they did was blame LeBron. Nobody took any accountability for their pick, which was a stupid fucking pick if you had watched any basketball. But hey, what the fuck do I know? So if you want to see that, the link will be in the description. It'll be around 7 p.m., but I'll let you guys know before I'm live. And that's it. In conclusion, Game 6 is the Suns to lose. It should be a fairly easy win. I'm really not expecting great things from the Lakers. LeBron could go off. Even if he did, it might be a little bit closer, but don't give a shit. I don't think AD is going to play. From what the medical professionals were telling me, probably ain't going to play for the rest of the series. I mean, even Shannon Sharp's dumbass was like, that injury usually takes like a month. So, I mean, I'm no math genius, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been a month yet. So I think they need to get this series with as over as possible. Rest Chris Paul. He is ancient. Maybe don't even play him. I would maybe start him, kind of see how the game is going. But if it's going anything like Game 5, take his ass out in the first quarter. Just put Campaign or more in and rest him. Get this series over with so you can get ready for round 2. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Twitch tonight. And that's all I got. Peace.